Testing, testing. Is this thing on? This is Sicarius Dracus Blaze, oxygen not included, Bionics only. My apologies for the last episode. I did not even realize that my microphone was not on. So, for those of you who completely skipped it, I will give you a quick synopsis of what we went over. You can see you see it for yourself if you view it, but there's no words. What we worked on is we made ourselves some emergency dirt, or I'm sorry, we took some dirt and made some emergency sand with this because we are out of sand. And so we took that and then we got some emergency sand, and then we took that and we started using our sand elsewhere in the base. So it's all hanging out somewhere in the base. We also swept a whole bunch of material right here into this one block right here, and then we did it with a storage bin, and we just did it a few times, and then now we've got this big old block of really hot material here, which is helping to cool off what we've got in here. Okay, and then we have a bunch of blobs of different flavors just hanging out and potentially messing up all of our stuff here. Made some comments about we needed to do a liquid sorter, and our gas pipe is blocked here, so we're not able to get our everything stored properly, and we're just having a big old problem or big old time. Additionally, we need to do one more thing here, and that is add water to this pipeline right here. So let's get going and let's start our mission here. We're gonna get we're gonna get some water on this. All right, great. Get this working again to try and filter out our carbon dioxide. We're making polluted water here. We're not actually making polluted water. We're trying to use this loop here. Here, can somebody do that? Mew's got this for us. While Mew fills that up, here's the tree. In the whole last episode, we talked about that we were going to try and core this out and make some farms and ultimately just like core out this tree. And we really something I wanted to do was I wanted to set up a station here so that we could feed the tree reliably and then also receive the items reliably. So I couldn't really think of a great place to do that. If we grab all that stuff from up here and bring it all the way down, that's one solution. So there was a bunch of different ideas that I was thinking about for our rocketry. Feeding the plant. Feeding the plant is a huge achievement in this game. Yep. So there's that. My brain is just melted. Hold on while I reboot. Yeah, I just built that. So there's going to be a ton of metal that we're going to need to use for shipping. Man. And we're just going to go this way and then dig. This is going to have to move, but all right. And then that's just going to be a chute right there. Boom. There is no power to it. It requires 120 watts. We could use a large discharger to help it do its work. We also could take control of these copper volcanoes and use them for power. They're probably not going to be a great reliable source of power. Nothing is really... I mean, this is supposed to be helping us out here. Our power's full, right? Our power is full. Oh, we have printables. How about some fried mushrooms? So this will get built, and then we need a whole sweeper system. So we're gonna need power here. So let's just put a discharger here, and just start with the idea that we're gonna need power for this build here. Okay, so we got power. So we got a little bit of power here. Not a whole lot, just enough, right? Need a sweeper because all of this is going to drop down here. So shipping, sweeper, everything in here is going to be made out of tungsten. And then I'm going to have another sweeper here because we're going to keep all of our animals in this little in a little bin right here. So let's bin up these animals, and then I guess right here have a door. Right here have a door. And then we're just going to put all the animals, everything that we can wrangle into here. So critter drop off right here. Boom. Probably another door here. We don't care if they're hungry. That's just how it's gonna be. And then shipping, a conveyor loader. And then now that this is open, we're just gonna bring this food in here. Oh, I guess I don't need one of these. We can just put this out here. Could just dig right through here. Yeah, I think that's the best option. And then we'll put can't put anything there. Up and around these. I'm gonna break this tile right here, and we're gonna put in a mesh tile. And we're gonna put them in a mesh tile right here, and then we're gonna have insulated tile along this bottom row right here. And then for automation, we need a bit of automation here. Oh, well, not that. A little bit of automation here. We're going to have a hydro sensor here. And that hydro sensor is going to be grabbing some of our mini liquid pump. If we got plastic, we do. Just like this. Gonna close this off properly. So demolish this, demolish that. Don't even need that anymore. The plumbing for this is just gonna come across here. It can just go up and out. We don't care. Up and out. We didn't want to join these pipes. We're gonna try and keep it small, and I'll show you why. The reason why we want to do this is because we're gonna run this stuff here through what I assume is going to be a combination copper and water volcano. This is salt water, right? This is like hot salt water. If we get rid, oh, it's just hot water. Okay, so if we get rid of, hold on, we got a tile. No, just a tile, man, just tile. So we can do some stuff like cooling down our hot copper here. Maybe we pump it up with a liquid pump and then put it in a pipe, and then yeah, and then like do something with steam. I thought this is just regular water, so who cares? We don't need to convert it. It's not salt water. Yeah. I don't know. Just all. No, I wanted wrangle. Can you wrangle everyone here? Oh, no one here has that skill. Gotcha. Can't wrangle you. Can wrangle all of you. And then wrangle you two. Okay, and then somebody needs to learn wrangling. Did we ever make that yet? Nope. Learn ranching for me. We're also gonna just put all of this stuff up here. I don't know if they can actually do anything while this is here. We're gonna deconstruct these, might as well. We'll make them out of tungsten too. Oh, you guys need power? Okay. Yep, that's something that we need to add. All right, we're gonna let them work on this. Should be pretty quick. They are almost done with this, but did I deny them being able to go in and out? Seems like they should be able to get to this. Eight, 9, sure. Okay. These rare resources, what is it that what do we need to sweep here that pod, rocket, I don't remember what they're called. Can of payload unpacks an interplanetary payload. Okay, well, that won't work. It'll just be like all standard. What? Something weird. This only had 240 kilojoules in it. What? We took all the power? we must have. Okie dokie. Over here, we need water. They are doing nothing without water. We're gonna run real close into water here. Uh-huh. Oh, I guess in Sanctiol here, plumbing. Now we're starting to fill this up again. Okay, so that should help with that. But now we have an overheated jumbo battery that's made out of cinnabar. So deconstruct that, sure. The issue is probably our carbon dioxide is kind of slowing down the whole process. It's too thin. Oh, this is moving slowly. Oh, and we made some steam here. Yep, we need to cool this off. What kind of water did we put into it? Not crazy water. It's our sand. It's the sand is what's doing it. We're gonna put all the sand in here. If there is sand on this planet, it needs to go through here. Is there any sand on the planet? Doesn't seem like there is. Yeah, that was a fool's errand. Over here on Sleetilla, we're gonna give them this construction booster here. A bit of tile. We don't need any tile. We can do it right here. We're gonna put 3 storage bins right here, and then we're gonna tell them to sweep all this stuff out of here. Anyone? No? We're not gonna... Not even gonna try? Great. They must be sleeping. Yeah, that's what's going on. They were sleeping. All right, on this back ass planet. We can clear this stuff out here. This is not important to our needs anymore. And we can drink the water from here. We need to do something about this solution here. And are we going to put it here or here is the question. So cold water. So many options for this terrible water. What I'm doing right now is I'm making a spot for our Sweetles and Grubs. They deserve to have a nice ranch too, and I've been letting them be wild. We also kind of need food. We also kind of need food. Kind of, I say, because we're going to be having to feed that tree. We want grub plant, spindly grub. Okay, so what does Spindly Grub want? Spindly Grub wants it wants sulfur, which we have in the gunk that we have, and it also needs a tending by a divergent creature. And if you do that, then you get Spindly Grub fruit, which is food. The two divergents will flip back and forth, and so you want to have a base of both of them to be able to get them to go. We also want one small little area for your what you would call your like original Sweetles, and your original Sweetles won't do any of this grub rubbing or any of that stuff. They will just stay Sweetles, getting fed food, and then the grubs are kind of like goes downhill from how the eggs are gonna go. I hope that makes sense. I know you'll see that in a minute. Hey, that broke. It's 56 right here. Made that door out of steel. Over here, I like to have storage bins filled with sucrose and sugar. And then for food, make sure that we have our, it's a stations rather. Have our grooming stations set up here in all three of these. I'm going to put sucrose in here. And yep. We need drop-offs. And just forget that. We'll just give them the the Criticondo. Okay, so Sweetle's in here. Yep. But only one Sweetle. And we're gonna like take out the eggs and everything. So we only want one Sweetle in here. This one is also Sweetles. and like a max of 7. Most of these are going to turn into eggs. We have to remember that most of this stuff turns into eggs, and then we have to come in here and handle this with Mr. Pokeshell. We have filled in these with polluted dirt. Mr. Pokeshell, come here, buddy. Relocate you to here. Why aren't you getting unrelocated? Max 0 critters. Oh, well, because he was handling issues. he was handling things. All right, so he's going to eat Pokeshell, and he's going to make sand. So the second of the 3 things we talked about last time was that food, or the Pokeshell will make food. We'll take polluted dirt, and we'll make sand out of that. So that's 2 different ways we've made a bit of sand here. And we're going to hopefully work on hopefully in the next half an hour, we'll get to the 3rd one. We're going to deconstruct this stuff and make more farms right here. Okay, so grubs can eat either sucrose or sulfur, and I think they just eat sulfur. They just eat sucrose. I don't remember which of the 2 they do. Sweetles only eat sulfur, so we want the sucrose in here. This is where sucrose goes. This is where sulfur goes. Copy again. Sulfur down here. Sucrose up here. Great, they will handle that. I never set that, so we need to fix that. Let's fix that. And are we still at 50 degrees up here? Nope. So fix that. Good to go. We are just ranching all the ranches. The pip does not need to be in here. Relocate the pip to the pip place, please. Grubs. Time to wrangle you. Yep. And then we need a space for more eggies. So I guess we could put a more incubator space right here. And then we could turn this into a farm and turn this into another farm. And we got plenty. I don't mind making a whole bunch of them. We don't actually use all the power in the world. I don't mind actually routing everything down here and making sure that our critters are properly picked up. This actually probably should turn into a pickup and a drop off. And then a tile here. Break those. Hope that's enough. I think we accounted for most of them. And then shipping over here, our conveyor rails have all been shipping out here. We're gonna have them just ship to the middle of this area here. Or maybe even just to right here. Nope, we want to do it into an evolution chamber, so we need an evolution chamber too. Right here could be, or we could do it in the middle of this. I think in the middle here is where it should go. So what an evolution chamber looks like is it's a 2 deep pile of water, and then we put a pneumatic door on top of it. And then we ship all of our eggs into this tile that will be filled with water. Whoop. Sure to get a loader. Everything's 9. They're working on it. I'm not worried. They're working on it. Drop-offs, critter pickups, because we want to pick up all of the creatures here, and some plumbing to make sure that they cannot breathe and they go to meat in their first form. Like that. If the duplicants see fit to sweep them up, then that's perfectly fine. But otherwise, then they will stay in this little tub right here. And it's just like this one. It's going to be basically anything out of there into its right spot. I think our shipping line here, if we disconnect this all will come through to right here. It's great. And consequently, it'll actually make for a really handy get rid of all of our crap area from all this stuff. It'll be in water, so great. What do we got? First 3 definitely for those guys. We need Pip Egg. We don't really need Pip Egg. Once they get built, we'll keep working on it. New printables are available. Some glass or Paku Paku? I like the Paku Paku. Open this door. We need to probably put some nice drywall in here. We'll make some hearts. Let's see. Like this. We'll call this the nursery. What else would make a really nice color with that? I don't know. Baby blue. A liquid that should be in here. I'm gonna call. We're gonna use gunk. All right, pip egg here. What was it? Cuddle pip egg here, definitely. And what else do we need? A Drecklet egg? Yep. Drecklets are kind of taking care of themselves, but definitely we should have a Drecklet and a glossy Drecklet and got 3 stone hatching, a pinch row egg. Yep, definitely need a pinch row. A grub egg, we need to do that, and then sweetle egg for sure. Nice. That's most of the things that we want. I don't see anything else in here that I'm like, yay, we need to have. I don't know, we could do a slug egg, but I hate slugs so much. Like, they're useless in this world. Shine nymphs, sure. All right, great. So, and now we deconstruct this. All of our shipping rail items probably will break at this point. They probably won't reroute. Maybe? Yeah, all right, it rerouted. Everything rerouted. Great. Great. And then we will, we need to copy the automation for this. So it's just like, don't even really need it because we got cuddle pips too, so the cuddle pips will add into the further speed at which that they incubate. That's always on. That's not good. Okay. And what I'm doing is we're going to be setting these activation times about 10% of the cycle away from each other so that the hugging can take do its thing. Come on, 90, 89, 91. There it goes. There. So now these will all do everything that we need. Here's a perfect example for our egg incubating. Unfortunately, there's not enough water in here, so we really need to pressure them to put gunk in here to fill this up up to this line here. Additionally, we need to come in here and deconstruct this whole thing. So automation wires. Here we go. Incubators can go. Pretty much everything else can go in this room too. We can turn it into its own different whatever room we want to turn it into, really. Another farm. Probably another one of these hatch farms. So let me grab a blueprint. We'll call this Hatch Ranch. Confirm. Nat gas getting out somewhere. We're gonna have to deconstruct this background right here if we want to get that working. Everything else is fine. I'm gonna use our little blueprint right here. Yeah. Deconstruct this. And this too. Another hatch ranch. We'll get more coal. That's gonna try and want to join in there. Did we get power or conductive line? Nope, we didn't. Perfect. One yellow alert somewhere. Yep. Why no gunk? Why no gunk? We'll just set this back down to 9. Okay, let's go take a look at Sleetilla because they're probably chilling. Oh yeah, they also need to worry about breathability because they don't have any more oxalite. Got polluted oxygen for days. Do we have any sand? I don't think we have any sand. What about rock? What do we got for rock? I'm sure our rocks are great. Tons of this stuff. So up here on our line, let's make a rock crusher. Rock crushers are 4 high. Okay. And then we're going to crush some rock up into sand. And then here, we'll do some airflow tiles and turn this all into oxygen. Or at least just the strata up here into oxygen. Nice, that looks real clean. Great. Homie needs mesh tiles right here. We're not gonna pull out any of the gunk until it's above like 500 kilograms. We want it to do a lot. Oh, what happened to this other tile? New printables be available. A spigot pup. There you go. Go be tallow. It's probably a horrible thing to say to a spigot pup. Not a whole lot left over here, huh? Alrighty. Plastic, huh? Oh yeah, from the Drecos. Yes, absolutely. We just want igneous here. This is our stone hatchling. This is for stone hatchlings. On the far side over here, we need to pick up just to make sure that we pick up anything that is not what we want in here. So here we have our critter pickup. If we make a bunch of these in these areas, we can get rid of the critters we don't want. That's fine. These will eventually be a problem, but for now they're fine. Everything that is not a stone hatch. Everything that is not a hatch. So we will have one farm of hatches here, and then the rest are going to be stone hatches. No stone hatches up here. We want them down here. Okay, that should help them sort that stuff out. We're going to do the same thing here. We want this to be stone hatches, so boom. And again. Well, that's seeds. I don't see any egg in here. So relocate this egg to right here. Wrangle you guys into a spot where you need to be. All right. Help these guys by have them wrangle all these guys out of here. Okay. Feeling better about that. Water production, sand production. So we're going to chop this out right here, and we are going to make our a 10 kilogram per second whatever it is into water producer. So it's either going to be like brine, polluted water, or cold water, and we're going to try and make it as efficient as possible so that it doesn't take very much. We have these different methods. Pardon me. We have all these different methods here of making. This is just a mess. I'm just watching this just be an absolute mess. All right, whatever. They're doing some of it. This is failing. Why is this failing? No water again. We ran the sand through here, so should be good now. We're going to lose half the mass in here, but it's pretty much at the temperature at which the base is, so that's okay. Let's get some water. Take a look at that. We'll watch this go off. Heat damage. Is this sand still incredibly hot? Yeah, it really is, actually. Okay, deconstruct this building. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that ridiculous sand. So the reason why it's doing that is because it's taking the sand, the temperature of the sand, and it's averaging it with the temperature of the water. So that's why it was creating hot bubbles there. Okay, this is done, so we're not going to have any more of this. All right, now we got this running again. No more hot sand. Although we probably shouldn't have this a high task. We should probably have this a low task because we're filling sand into here. Okay. We have hatches in this ranch. What has gone wrong here? We've gotten some really wrong assumptions about what's supposed to go where. Why are you in here? Why are you in here? Are you told that you're okay? Is it just... Why did I allow that? And then this is just hatches. No stone hatches. And here is our hungry fellow. This guy he's glum. Why are you glum? Why do you glum? I don't want you glum. Are you supposed? Is it because are you fed? You're fed. Okay. That's what the problem is that they don't eat out of feeders, I think. In which case, we're going to change up his... Oh, wait. We're going to deconstruct these. I think they probably will eat out of them, but I have a better plan for this. So, we'll put a tile here, and then some tiles here, and there. Okay, and then in plumbing, bit of a bottle opener, and then we're gonna put some water in here, and then simultaneously we are actually gonna do a drop off. What do I want to do here? How do I store this polluted dirt? And just tanks of that. I don't want him to evolve, and if I do this, he'll turn into an oak shell and we'll get wood. We don't want to do that. Polluted water, he will clean the polluted water into normal water. Oh, that's true. He does do that. That evolution does do that. And then water is our third one here. Oh, maybe it's because pokeshells are water creatures and they need something else. Okay, so let's try this. We're gonna build him with what he wants. Hopefully. I think I should be able to do this. We're also going to make a door here because I'm going to manipulate how he's going to use that, use his newfound toy. I'll explain that in a little bit. New printables be available. Really? Mop that up. What do we got? Some extreme digging booster. Nice. No, please not that way. Just the buildings, please. Although I think that automation wire is turning everything off over here. Yeah. That can go. I think this ventilation goes. Yeah. That can all go. Okay, so, what I think Mr. Man needs, I think he needs himself a little pretty castle. So we're gonna build him a pretty castle right here. We're also need to get some more water in here, so this little pretty castle, fills up with water. So why did I build this? Because what I want to do is I want to voluntarily stop the water fort, and that will make him that will either make him glum or not glum, depending how I want him to be. Depending on how much food I want him to eat, whether there's another egg in here. A bunch of other things. I'm sure we have plenty of water. Can we just dump more water in here? There we go. Now we're gonna put buckets of water in here. We're gonna fill up your little castle. No worries, little guy. It's crazy. It's just taking so much. I mean, it's going to take him like 25 trips or whatever. In theory, I could actually fill it in with salt water, and that would work just fine too. Are you grinding gears? Yeah, they're grinding gears. All right, getting there. We're gonna feed you, little pokeshell. Okay, so the automation for this is just gonna look like this. It's just gonna be a door into here, and it's gonna be a critter sensor. Oh, I guess critter sensors are still in automation. It's gonna be critter sensor right here. Boom, right here. Critter sensors. If it sees that too many pokeshells are in here, it's gonna turn it off, make them all glum, and that way we'll lower the amount of pokeshells. We don't want to have 1,000,000 pokeshells in here. We just want a few. Almost there. And now we have the right amount of water. We're going to copy those over to 1. Great. Deconstruct at your leisure. Oh, wait. Deconstruct. We're done with these. Great. We see that he well, it's stuck them over there, so we need to get also some plastic ladder here. And then we will dispense his food into right here. Oh, homie. Maybe we should put it off to the side right here. And then this is going to be like low priority, like 2. How do I want to do that? A pressure plate on it. I think that will work. What I'm thinking is we're going to put a weight plate right here. And then that's going to control whether this ships to that. I think we're going to need to put in a NOT gate in here too. Can someone work on this? Low gear oil. They all need some maintenance. And then we're gonna sweep polluted into there. As long as this is not above, say, 200 kilograms. We also need to sweep all of this crap out of here. Do you not have a automation? Yeah, you do. Oh, I see. Gotta do it the other way, above. Can this see that? Nope, I shouldn't be able to see it. That shouldn't be able to see it. What craziness is going on here? Oh, these are probably priority 9. Okay. This automation is not caring. He's still just like, okay, yep, I will take that. Automation control closed. All right. Well, maybe it needs power to stop it from being powered. Anyway, we put all the tons of dirt in here, and then he will take all that dirt. This probably should move down 1 so that it can get to there. So we're gonna fix that with 1 of these. There we go. And then I'll make sure to get all of his eggs and everything here. Okay. Automation on this should be stopped. Automation control closed. Green signal, dump all stored materials. Red, store materials. So automation should be getting red. It's above 200 kilograms, so we don't care. We don't want to do anything with that. I mean, you can store it all you want. We will gently... Great. Keep going. Keep storing. How much more can you store? Can you literally just store infinite? Yes, looks like, yep. Is this a bug? Can it store 20 tons? Yes. Yes, it can. Very good. And we can put high amounts here. New printables are available one more time. Ooh, an omelet. That can go to Sleetilla. Omelet. Did I set this up? I did not. like sandstone and sedimentary rock that can all become sand forever. Okay. All right, tree. Oh, I did want a conveyor loader. And I want that conveyor loader to load food in. We're gonna also hit this. I think this is ready to go. And then I'll show you what it's gonna do. Oh, nice. I don't think we ever need to come in here ever again. Except for that one piece of solid resin there. So maybe a sweeper might be in order. Yeah. If it comes to it, we'll sweeper it. This is gonna warm up for sure. Okay, in here, we're going to... anything edible can go in there. And power, we'll just set that up right there. I feel cheated over here. Do you see that? That animal's walking all across that thing like it's nothing. Usually he gets whomped. Is there anything edible? I could have sworn we put some edible... Oh, allow manual use. Oh, no. Okay, so we are going to have to warm this up. What, at what temperature does this melt? It melts at 20 C, which is really too high. Oh, darn. You guy. How are we going to do that? Every time I dig that, that's gonna just make another mess. I'm gonna put a temp shift plate made out of tungsten right here. Yeah. Need a gear bomb. Or we don't have any gear bomb because we need water, and we aren't making water here because we have insufficient wood. And we got some water right here. There, water right there. We'll get that grinding gear fixed. Yeah, it's kind of a problem because he needs a base. You can't deconstruct this, otherwise I think it causes him to lose his base. Maybe, maybe not. If not, then we're just gonna drop all this down here under the ground. Okay. Youch. Who's gonna win? Jeez. Now all this food is gonna fall too far, unfortunately. We lost all this stuff, so we need to come in here and get it back. Get him, Naruto. Neon, you're just not the person for this. Nope. Nope. Okay, well, we're gonna wait for a little bit for you to get back in there. Okay. I was thinking about hanging out in here with our little friend, frosty friend here. Oh, Seal, what have you done? Really, I should just build the 2 cots and call that good. We've got some mess right here too. These failed. Nope, couldn't make that one. Oh, well, I mean, they'll have to come up from below. The ultimate goal of these will be to turn them into infinite storages and then just capture the water permanently from them. There we go. Now we get some water in here. That'll help out with healing we can put a bathroom here, plumbing. We can, like, make a wall toilet. I think so. And it won't go anywhere or do anything. That's perfectly fine. And then we need a mess table here. Furniture, mess table. We'll just put that right there. We'll never ever use them. I might even close this off and just stop allowing things to get through here. And just open it up over here. You have vacuum right here, huh? Oh, yep, looks like we do. Did this turn into a bathroom? Not yet. Medical building outside hospital. And then a hospital is medical equipment, a toilet, mess table, no industrial. I'm guessing this is broken. Okay, we're gonna call that broken. And then we'll deconstruct these and rearrange how they're gonna be. Let's put an outhouse here. Now we have hospital. Great. Doesn't really help them very much. Seal can actually use it better, but it's just a hospital. It's a hospital that they can use. We're gonna deconstruct these two here, just the buildings, and we're gonna make our line go down here and then seal this up right here so that we stop losing oxygen from down below here. So we'll come through and then make our way around. And then if we have plastic here, we will add plastic to our road. Oh, well, they won't be able to do that because they're all three of them are down here. What are you missing to make gear bomb? Nothing. Okay. We'll auto this again, and then we'll try and let them do this. This is the highest priority, and then this is a high priority. Then we need to sweep everything in here. This room probably should become something else other than polluted oxygen. It should become like carbon dioxide or something. I see. All right, we try again. Ah, the tree also froze itself. Great. They'll sweep all this stuff up here. Great. Plume squash seeds are pretty great. We could get some, it's in food, hydroponic farm. This is pretty pure. We could just set up some squash farm right here. Pump. Liquid pump. And liquid pump's gonna take that into here. Also need to make some tiles so that this has a tile. Boom. Now we're gonna start getting squashes out of there. For a little bit. All right, back over here. We are fighting the rising tide of weirdness and of carbon dioxide. It's not going great. It is definitely a battle between a battle in which the net gas is right in the middle. Sand. We now have incoming sand. We also have incoming coal. This is a good feeling. I'm starting to like clap a little bit for myself. I'm really happy that we have kind of beat this boss a little bit. Homie is going to eat all this stuff and put out sand, and then all this sand is going to come up here to our, I'm sure, right over here. Should get some sand and gunk and whatever. Okay. Oh, this is also filled up perfectly. Great. We can deconstruct that. Also mop it. Bop it. Come and do some cleaning. See, he took that cuddle pip egg and put it back in here. So now we don't even have to worry about any of that stuff. It's just going to be a quick bit of duplicate labor, and we'll get our eggs swept up. And anything that we won't, it's going to turn into meat, and then we're going to send that away to a different planet. All of these are all set up. Yep, our hatches are up on the top again. Yep, everything else is regular. We got a hatchling right here. I'll just do 9, I'll do fine. Okay. And guess what we haven't done at all this entire episode? Deal with our sand problem. Okay. See you in the next episode. I hope that this has been a fun episode, like remaking the base with some critters in it and not really dealing with the problem at hand. Look, we even drained this. This is completely empty now. So, yep. Outer space, we haven't really done much work on here. We found 3 new objects over here. Haven't really done much over here. Sleetilla, we need to warm this stupid experiment up, and we're gonna do that with this water probably. Could just pipe the hot water up and then get it out of here, or put it somewhere useful. And then we will also connect. Let's get these planted. And then we will also connect our. Yep, I messed up on that. Okay, good. Well, then we will also connect our base to the network here, and then we'll start sending. We'll use the beacon and start sending ourselves stuff, which is going to come through here. So we'll start figuring out a place for where we're going to send this stuff. Here's our brightness so far. It's pretty bright. Pretty bright. We can make 200 rads, I think, a go whenever it has power. That's disturbing. These aren't even running. This task isn't even being done. Petroleum and water refining. We gotta get to that. We gotta get to both of those. And thank goodness our crude oil comes out of here. So we're probably gonna do both petroleum and water refinery right here. And you'll see how that works. Okay, I'm gonna let you go. Thank you for enjoying. Well, thank you for enjoying the episode with me. And I'm gonna reject all. Have a nice day. See you in the next episode.